Hi, this is Dr. Daniels, and welcome to Jamming with Jen. This is the Sunday, January 30th, 2022 edition. Wow. And today's title is Can This Trailer Park Dessert Make You Intelligent, Happy, and Loving? Yes, that's the question. But first, we could check in with Mom, but Mom hasn't been answering when I call. However, she has been calling me back at times when I've not been able to pick up. So the fact that we can even play telephone tag is impressive. She's got her technology down pat. She's making phone calls and attempting to communicate, so she is definitely alive and well. Next, my progress with athleticism. I have now mastered the one-sided plank. You got it. One hand only, a plank on the side, arm extended. Never thought I'd be able to do that. So that is progress, and that continues. And vitality capsules, yay! Here's vitality capsules. Dum, dum, dum. We have extra strength, and we have regular, yay! So, vitality capsules is our sponsor. Please check out our sponsor at vitalitycycles.com. Vitality capsules is the internal cleanser that is gentle enough for everyday use. And of course, the perfect thing to take to get your 3 bowel movements a day as you prepare to take turpentine, which is what we're going to do next. Yay! In order to take our turpentine, we're going to move our little keyboard out the way so we don't get sugar all over it. Good idea. Oh. All right, so we have sugar. This is white sugar. I suggest you label your sugar. So I reorganized my kitchen recently, and I realized I have more than 5 white powders. So label your sugar because you don't want to pick up some salt or some flour or baking soda or baking powder or salt or some other material that you did not intend. All right, we have here a teaspoon. This is a United States 5 cc teaspoon for those of you in other countries. All right, so we're going to get our white sugar and we're going to dip our spoon in. And you want to get out enough sugar to get kind of just a gently rounded teaspoon. All right, now we got our turpentine. Again, label your bottles. You can see you don't have to be perfect, just close enough so people know that this is not some beverage. All right, we're gonna squeeze this little pipette, squeeze it, dip it in there. It happens to be 2.5 cc's, which is the amount that I take. This one is not working. I'm gonna throw it away. They're supposed to be disposable, only one use, but I keep using them. All right, let's try this one. Yay! As you can see, it goes up there. I don't know if you can see it. It's not quite to the top, so we're going to give it just a little more push. And there we go. Okay. That is perfectly at the top. Well, let me a few drops extra. Bam, bam. Okay. So we have our turpentine. I get mine from the local hardware store. Many people like to buy something that's better labeled. But you do want pure gum spirits of turpentine. All right, there you go. And you squeeze your turpentine onto your sugar. Yay! There you go, all done. And as you can see, part of the sugar remains white, which means untouched by turpentine. Here's our water. Look. All right, that's it. Down the hatch, done. So I like to take my turpentine twice a week. That I think is my optimum amount, once or twice a week. Now, I used to take it daily, but then I started also using ivermectin once a month, and wow. So ivermectin does certain things that turpentine doesn't do, and vice versa. So it turns out that for me, the optimal combination is ivermectin once a month and turpentine twice a week. There we go. We're going to throw this stuff away. Yeah. And we're going to bring our keyboard back over here. Good job. All right. So, as you guys know, I have an open mind and I'm constantly doing, well, more research. And so, the combination of my open mind and more research leads me to study recipes and desserts from different cultures and different time periods to see, like, what's going on here. And so, one recipe I stumbled upon because I had an amazing abundance of organic free range eggs, several dozen to be precise. I was looking for recipes that use lots of eggs, and so, of course, custard pie. There's this guy online. Well, first of all, the classic custard pie is a French dessert with the eggs and the cream. And I read the recipe and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. But I kept looking around the internet just because I needed a good crust recipe to go with it. And I stumbled upon this trailer park channel. And this guy is a trailer park cook, and he cooks all the recipes that his mother used to make in the trailer park when he was a kid. And this is his favorite. And of course, he apologizes for the recipe because he doesn't think it's very healthy. Well, I would like to tell him he has nothing to apologize for. It is an awesome recipe. So, what's up with this recipe? Let me just read you the basic ingredients. The amounts for today's topic are not relevant, but 4 egg yolks, 3 whole eggs, 2 cups of heavy cream, sugar, 2 whole nutmegs, a cup and a half of flour, butter, vanilla. Now, I added the cardamom and, of course, your salt. So what stands out about this recipe is the exorbitant amount of sugar and cholesterol and nutmeg. So let's take a look at that. The cholesterol amount, we're assuming this makes 1 pie and there's going to be 8 slices in the pie. Basic assumption. So if we make that assumption, then the cholesterol in each slice is going to be 270 milligrams per serving. The authorities, who recommend how much cholesterol you should have per day, recommend about 200 milligrams. This is clearly over their minimum limit. Now, they say it can go up to 300 if you're really, really, really low risk for heart disease. So this is 270 milligrams per serving, clearly over the recommended amount. Now, those of you who eat nutmeg know that you get nutmeg in your pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, a 1/4 teaspoon. So a 1/4 teaspoon divided by 8 is the amount that you would get in each slice. So I did some calculations to figure out how much grated nutmeg, blah, 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 blah. So it turns out, in this pie, you get 2.5 grams of nutmeg per serving, which is 16 times the amount you would get in a slice of pumpkin pie. And of course, you have white flour and white sugar. Can we just call it processed carbs? Right? Just, we don't have to go deep into that. So what's that got to do with making you intelligent, happy, and loving? Now, again, I said I threw in the cardamom myself. Vanilla, his mother already put in there. So let's go down these ingredients and see how they can change your life. The cholesterol, it turns out, is the substance, the material that your brain is made out of. If you want to compare it to a car, your cholesterol is to your brain what your engine is to your car. Yes. So this high amount of cholesterol is actually very good for you, and for the heck, have 2 slices. But wait, we got all this white sugar and white flour. What's up with that? That's actually similar, again, to a car analogy. The gasoline in your car is comparable to the carbs in your brain. The brain runs on carbs. What about the third thing here? Nutmeg. Well, now I want you to know I'm quoting a Harvard website. This is not an alternative therapy website, all right? So we gotta get that straight. Brain benefits of nutmeg. I kid you not. This spice contains compounds that boost mood. It means you feel better, get you happy, relieves pain, relaxes blood vessels, lowers blood pressure, and slows cognitive decline in Alzheimer's, and promotes recovery of brain tissue following a stroke. That's what Harvard says. Let's not stop there. Let's try another. This is from India. So So India, they're more straightforward. Nutmeg effectively stimulates your brain and has been used as a brain tonic in ancient times. Eliminates fatigue, stress, and even anxiety. Nutmeg has a natural organic compound that works like magic in keeping your brain sharp while also improving your concentration. Yes. Now, I threw in the cardamom, which makes you feel loved, and his mother threw in the vanilla, which makes you feel loved. And there you have it. An amazing, amazing recipe that helps you feel intelligent, happy, and loving. And that is it for today. We will see you again next week. Meanwhile, custard pie.